Hey, bud, I'm here. I'll get you taken care of. Give me just a second. Let me get you hooked up. Hey, did you feel that?
What's going on?
Well, bud, I'm sorry to let you know, but I think you have diabetes.
What's diabetes?
Well, diabetes is an incurable condition in which the body cannot control blood sugar levels.
How does the body control blood sugar levels?
Well, your body uses sugar or glucose as energy. This glucose is a basic ingredient of sweet foods such as candies and cakes. It can also be produced by carbohydrates such as potatoes, pasta, or bread when they are digested or broken down. Under normal circumstances, the hormone insulin, which is made from your pancreas, carefully regulates how much blood glucose is in the blood. Insulin stimulates the cells all over the body to absorb enough glucose. Glucose from the blood to provide the energy or fuel that is needed. There's two main types of diabetes.
What are the different two types of diabetes?
Well, there's type 1 diabetes, in which the cells of the pancreas stop making insulin. And in type 2 diabetes, where either the pancreas cells do not make enough insulin or the body cells do not react properly to it. This is known as insulin resistance. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition where the immune system attacks the cells of the pancreas. It tends to affect people under the age of 40 and often follows a trigger such as a viral infection. The exact mechanism that leads to type 2 diabetes are not fully understood, but the underlying genetic susceptibility is usually present. For example, this could be a family history of illness. This could be triggered by lifestyle factors such as obesity, and usually appears in people over the age of 40.
Can diabetes cause other health problems?
Of course it can. If people living with type 1 diabetes don't receive treatment in just a few days, they can develop a high blood sugar level. This is called hyperglycemia because there is no insulin to drive the sugar from the blood into the cells. The kidneys try to remove the excess glucose. This leads to a frequent urination, dehydration, and intense thirst. At the same time, the body starts breaking down fat for fuel to counter the low levels of sugar available for the cells. This leads to toxic levels of acid up in the blood. It can be a life-threatening condition called ketoacidosis. Those with type 1 can also suffer from a dangerous complication that can rapidly occur called hypoglycemia. The brain requires a constant supply of glucose from the blood, otherwise it can't function properly. This occurs when the blood sugar falls so dangerously low that it results from too much insulin or from skipping a meal.
What is the future of diabetes treatment?
If you don't effectively control your high blood sugar or diabetes, it leaves you more vulnerable to infections. Over time, it can also damage the blood vessels and nerves. This includes small vessels at the back of the eye, which can result from blindness. And the kidneys cause kidney failure. Type 2 tends to develop more gradually, which is one of the reasons why we as healthcare providers think so many cases go undiagnosed. In the long term, diabetes raises the risk of many conditions, including peripheral vascular disease or peripheral nerve damage. Together, they can result in ulcers, infections, gangrene, and in extreme cases, amputations. It can also increase the risk of heart attack and strokes. When we get to the hospital, we'll get more information from the doctor. After your visit at the emergency room, I'm going to need you to go see your PCP or your primary care physician. They can have a conversation with you and talk to you more about how to manage your diabetes.
Okay.
We'll get you there, buddy.